All right, this is a special edition, Dirtbag Radio, featuring Poppy Dirtbag, Rowan Dirtbag, and Finnegan Dirtbag. And guess what they've got? Bows and arrows. The world is going to be safe with Robin Hood and Cochise on the Uncle Ted Spirit Campfire. And the reason it's a spirit campfire is because we're spiritual dirtbags. They've been sending pump station disconnect mystical flights of the backstrap arrows into unsuspecting plastic critters that have already gone extinct. In fact, they're extinct. Ah! There's nobody on here yet. Is there? Oh, here they come. Jennifer's on there. Ooh, look at them all. Mark Miller, NKK. What is that? NKK Fishing Outdoors? Janet. Look at them all. Oh, here they come. Okay, this is Finnegan.
Here they come.
This is Finnegan. He's a black belt in karate. He'll chop your head clean off. You look at him the wrong way, he'll turn you into a board and split you in two. And this is Finnegan. This is Rowan. It's backwards, isn't it? You want to get outside, you get behind it. And this is Rowan. Row your boat in. And he was shooting really good. They started out. It's really important. This is an Uncle Ted Poppy Fest, getting the children to shoot a bow and arrow. This is Finnegan's bow. He always does that. This is Finnegan's, and they're really mushy. They're graceful. They're effortless. Go ahead and pull your bow back once. No, where do you put your hand? Where do you grip it? Oh, I thought so. Don't let go, though. But look how easy that is. The reason they're having fun shooting, there's a bunch of basics. When you start a new shooter, if they struggle at all to come to anchor, it will do more harm than good if you want to discover the discipline. And by the way, this guy's a black belt in karate. This guy's a black belt in dirtbag. A black belt in dirtbaglonia. But anyhow, a couple things. The bow has to be graceful. You have to take your time and be ultra patient and make sure that they grip the bow. You pay attention here, dirtbag. They need to pay attention, which someday maybe. And they're really adorable. See, they look like Poppy, like when I was a handsome boy. You're going to break something, I'll break you. I'll beat you right here live in front of the world. and so there are 3 points. Number 1, you got to take the time. Listen to me, okay? I'll knock you. Take the time to dedicate the safety factor, because without a dedicated safety factor, we'd all be blind by now. He would have shot all of us in the eyeball because the kids are out of control. So you need to make sure they stand properly, one person at a time. They learn to grip the bow properly, and they learn to get a little semblance of hand-eye coordination. So a lightweight, graceful bow that is virtually effortless to pull back. I've started them with old-fashioned type bows instead of a compound because I don't think there are really any compounds that are mushy enough for a young kid. And equally as important, feathered fletched arrows, not plastic vanes. They have to be feather fletched so that when the arrow leaves the bow, the feathers will forgive as they come off what should be a basic arrow rest, so that the arrow is an extension of your natural hand-eye coordination. And if the rest is up here somewhere, away from the hand, then that eliminates the hand from the hand-eye coordination. Lightweight, graceful bow, the time so they're ultra careful, and we start them with 1 finger above and 2 below. Get the thumb out of there and get the baby finger out of there. And have them stand what were we standing, maybe 12 feet from the target?
Yeah.
And the arrows will go here and there for quite a while, but then as you discipline them to focus on the exact spot, and I have an orange tape on all the pump stations of my 3D targets. So they focus on that orange tape. That's where their planets align. That's where their tractor beam focuses on if you continue to discipline them. And they start hitting the heart, arrow after arrow. So lightweight, graceful, effortless bow, discipline, feather-fletched arrows and close to the target. And then equally important, we're talking safety, not just where you're pointing the arrow, make sure it's always in a safe direction, but when they pull the arrows out of the target, that might, careful with that BB gun, you're going to put an eye out. No, people don't put eyes out with BB guns. They put eyes out with arrows when they're pulling them out of the target, because they pull it. If there's someone behind them, the kinetic energy can be dangerous. So, lightweight, graceful, effortless bow, close to the target, 10, 12 feet, not 10, 12 yards, 10, 12 feet. Feather-fletched arrow so that the arrow will actually go unobstructed to the point of aim, and teach them one person at a time extract the arrows from the target. Look at that beam of light. See, God loves me. That's God going, this guy's a great-grandfather. No, I'm not a great-grandfather. I don't have other great-grandkids. I'm just a great Poppy. That's God saying, well, shine a light unto thee for teaching the children the discipline of the mystical flight of the arrow. That's God. See him? Look at, you can get a suntan in this. Hi, God. So, Rowan and Finnegan, we're celebrating the mystical flight of the arrow with Poppy today, and we're having a great time in between rain squalls. So this is just a preview of the official Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire coming up. It's 5:45 in Michigan. So I'm going to say within the next half hour or so, unless we can go fishing. You want to go fishing right now?
If we can.
Yeah, we'll go fishing first, and then in about an hour, I will do the official. Look at the light shining on me. Is that great? Look at it.
It's so cool.
Beams of light.
Look at the light shining on me.
That's God. He loves you when you're good. All right, this is the Spirit Campfire.
Because he loves me.
This is the Spirit Campfire, brought to you by Good Grandparenting. And the ultimate discipline for a kid is marksmanship, gun safety, aim small, miss small, fun discipline, and the mystical flight of the soul-cleansing, fun archery discipline. You guys like shooting the bows and arrows, don't you? Mm-hmm. What do you think, Farnsworth? Okay, we're going to get some sedatives for this one, and then we'll go fishing. Maybe use him for bait. Anyhow, I'll see you here at the Spirit Campfire a little bit later. Thanks for this Uncle Ted Tech Tip. Daryl and Elizabeth and Renee, how do you get over here? Every time I do this, I dump people. Oh, there it is. Oh, look, there it goes. Goes up and goes up. Gregory, Sandy, Doug, Regina, Maureen, Marthy, Kathy Tynan Reed, Michael Clayton, and two birds. Two birds. Do you want two of them? Two birds. All right, so this is PoppyTED with Finnegan and Rowan on the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire. I'm Poppy of the Year, Mystical Flight of the Backstrap, Disciplined Arrow, Grandfather Award, Emeritus. All right, see you guys here in a little while. You guys ready to go fishing?
Yeah!
Be careful with the bow, I'll break you. All right, see you guys in a little while. Adios.